hello. Thank you so much for doing this for us.
Sure.
I'm excited to learn from you because I'm not even good at this. Selling wraps in person and getting cash. So, start off with, tell us about your story, however you want to do it.
Okay, so my name is Josette Duran, and I am from Albuquerque, New Mexico. I've been with the company in February was 3 years, and I am a double diamond rank, and I make triple money. So that's the amazing part about this business is your rank does not define you. You guys, it sure doesn't. Let's see, when I first started this business, I didn't have a why. I didn't, sorry, you guys, I got a text message. I didn't have a why. I didn't know why I wanted to join this business. I just know that I seen for 2 years in a row conference, and just all these people were having so much fun. And I see that the conference grew and grew and grew. And so I finally had my sponsor come over, and she put the wrap on me, and it worked. I mean, I could not, no matter how much I said it didn't work, it worked. And so at that time, I was a high school teacher and a high school coach. So I just joined the business just for fun. And then a couple of weeks later, I was saving up for a house. I was going through the process of buying a house. Okay, so I saved up for 7 years. I saved up $10,000 for 7 years. Okay, crazy thing is, I make that a month now. Isn't that insane? I saved 7 years to save $10,000, and now I make that in 1 month. It's unbelievable. It's insane. Well, anyways, I went through the whole buying process, and bought my house, got the keys, was all ready to go. Got moved in on a Wednesday, and on that Friday we got home. And at that time, I was working, got home late, getting my son late from after school program. So we didn't get home till like 9 o'clock at night. And so when we got home, and we flicked the lights on, everything was gone. Every single thing, every single box, everything. The only thing we had was the shoes on our feet that we left in that morning and the clothes on our body. That's it, you guys. We didn't have anything else. So I had to go hotel living. Okay, and so teachers and coaches, you guys, we basically don't make much. Okay, coach, if you want to break it down, a coach makes $1.35 an hour, and we don't get paid until the seasons are over. So it's pretty crazy. Hotel living just got expensive. It got way expensive. I mean, I was starting to do things that I never thought in my whole world ever that I'd have to do. Things like bathe my son in the school bathroom before school, because we didn't have nowhere to stay. I had to stay in my car. Money was running out. It was rough. It was pretty rough. And the breaking point, or what really started making me work my business, is I prayed. And I'm sure you guys have, heard a lot of people saying that this, business has restored some faith, and it really has. And I'm proof of that. And I've always had faith, but not the faith that I had now, or I guess I should say I lost it along the way somewhere. I remember going into the hotel bathroom and crying and asking for guidance. I didn't know what else to do. I was out on money. I didn't have anything else. That was my last night staying in the hotel, and that next morning I had to live in my car. Those were my options. And I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. And when I came out of the bathroom, I seen 2 boxes of wraps sitting on the counter. And I just thought to myself, hey, if I can sell these 2 boxes of wraps, then I can have somewhere to stay. I can have I can put food in my son's belly. I can put food in my own belly, you know. So I got to working, and I got in front of as many people as I could. And that's how I run my business today as well. And I just got to rapping people. I got the rap on in front of as many people as I could, put it on and as many people as I could. And I just kept going and going and going and going. So there's my story of how I got started. And 3 months into the business, I bonused the $10,000 good bonus. And I was able to get out of the hotel living. And then 2 months later, my boyfriend bonused his $10,000 bonus. So we're able to get a house. And then we just keep going and going and going and going and going. So there's my story on you know, how I got started, how this business fell into my lap, and how I ran with it.
That is so inspirational and so crazy, just to think that you were literally at the bottom and to know where you're at now. So, of course, the main point of the Zoom tonight is, how do you get people to buy the wraps? Because I blitz, I'm sure other people on here blitz just like I do, and
yeah,
they don't buy a wrap on me. It takes follow-up, and then I'm lucky if they join as a loyal customer, but I have wraps that I just use for myself because I can never sell them. So what is it that you typically do?
Well, you just got to, like I said, when I first started this business, that's how I started, was selling these wraps. Okay. So I had to do it. I had to figure out a way. And you have to read people. You have to read people. You have to be confident. I mean, you know, I'm going to give you an example. Somebody that is probably, and everything that I say right now, please know that I mean this out of the kindness of my heart. I'm just giving you guys examples, okay? So I wouldn't blitz somebody that's 3 times bigger than me, the same way I would blitz somebody that's 3 times smaller than me. Okay, everybody has their own, everybody's different, and that's what you got to understand. And you got to understand that not everybody's going to want the wrap. Okay, you just got to know your products and be passionate about this. So I'm just going to walk you through of somebody that, you know, somebody typical that that I would blitz. Okay, so I definitely have my lanyard on my neck. Okay, have it on most of the time. When it's not on my neck, you guys, I have it right here on my purse. Okay, and when I'm handing out my blitz card, I'm not trying to sell this product. We're just trying to share it. Okay, so one thing you need to know is these blitz cards, in my opinion, and what I teach my team, these are meant to be put in as many hands as possible. Okay, you cannot go in with the expectation that you're going to sell a wrap every single time. You might not sell the wrap right then and there, so I should take that back. You want to go in saying that you do want to sell a wrap every single time. So they might not buy the wrap right then and there, but they're going to take this blitz card and they're going to put it in their purse, especially women, right? And what do women do every 3 to 5 months? We change our purse out, right? So she's going to find that blitz card, and maybe then at that time, then it's going to be her time. You just kind of have to read people. I'm not afraid to walk up to people, and you cannot be afraid to walk up to people either. What we have is something amazing, and you got to be so passionate about it. All I do is when I walk up to somebody, all I simply say is, "Excuse me, can I give you a coupon?" Everybody wants a coupon. I just simply say, we keep it simple. This is what it is, and this is what it does. Here's my name, my number, and my website. Feel free to contact me in any way possible if you're interested in this wrap. Okay, so, and then you take off and you leave, and that's okay. But you don't want to take off without hesitation, okay? So I kind of read people, and if it's somebody that's like, oh, well, this is interesting, you know, they're looking at it. Well, what exactly is it? Okay, I come prepared. So I pull my dry wrap out of my back pocket. I always have a dry wrap. So what's a dry wrap? The next time you wrap yourself, take it off, wash it, rinse it out with soap and water, and you always carry it with you. I'm a tomboy, so I always carry them in my back pocket. Okay, my wrap bag, I always carry one in there too, but I mostly don't, it's mostly in my back pocket. It's easier for me to whip out. And they get to see it, and you tell them, look here, you can place it anywhere from the neck down. You can place it on your belly, and I actually place it on their belly, and I let them touch it, and I let them feel it, and I let them know, what it is. And they are so intrigued because for whatever reason, people think that this body wrap is literally a body wrap, right? So she's touching it, she's feeling it, and I'm making conversation, and we're not making tons of conversation. We're not talking for 10 minutes. This is all happening within, I tell myself I need to do this. If you're going to sell a wrap, you're going to sell a wrap within 2 to 5 minutes of talking to somebody. Okay, but it's up to you to take control of the conversation. It's up to you to take control of the sale, okay? And so I just simply, and if they're still intrigued and they're touching it or whatever, I get a wrap out of my bag and I show it to them, and I have my saran wrap, and all I say is, look, it takes 2 to 3 minutes for me to get this wrap on you. It's only $25. Do you want to try it now? And that's it. And I just keep doing that over and over and over. I wish there's something, I've been on so many Zooms so far, and I wish there's a certain trick that I can show you, or a certain phrase that I say but I don't, you guys. I just simply keep it so simple, and always carry a dry wrap, and always make it about them, and always offer a coupon. And if they don't buy one right then and there, then that's okay. That's fine. Eventually they're going to buy one. I like to take their name and their number, and even if they wrap, and I say, if they're wrapping their belly, whatever, I always like to say, well, which area on your body would you like to tighten, tone, and firm? And if whatever body area they say. And I say, well, that's great. Here, let me grab your number, and let me send you pictures of those befores and afters of that area so you can see, what this wrap can do. So you have their phone number, so you can follow up with them then. And the most important thing is, don't get salesy and don't be pushy. And when you follow up, when I follow up, I just simply say, hey, Gina, it's that crazy wrap girl. We met at the ATM. I got you wrapped up, or you said you were interested in wrapping up. I'm just following up on you, following up to see how's it going. And just by me saying, I'm that crazy wrap girl, and I met you at the ATM or whatever, it just does something about it. It just does something about it. And then it becomes word of mouth. You keep doing it over and over and over. And pictures are key. So every time I wrap somebody, I don't know if you follow me, I'm not scared to wrap people in a parking lot, at the ATM, in the airplane, in the Burger King bathroom, at the office, at the hospital. I've wrapped people everywhere, you guys. Everywhere. It only takes 2 to 3 minutes to get it on, but you have to be passionate about it. And I post pictures. And so when I'm posting pictures, say I'm at the Burger King on 4th and 2nd, just finished wrapping up Gina in the bathroom. It took 2-3 minutes. I'm so excited for her results. It's always about them. You got to remember it's about them. I'm in the area. Who's ready to wrap next? And you guys, before you know it, and you start tagging where you are, people are going to start inboxing you. Hey, are you still on 4th and 2nd? Or, hey, can you swing up by Montano and 3rd? I'd like to try that, the crazy wrap thing. And you got to make sure that your business is open, that you're constantly posting. If you want to make the wrap cash, that you're constantly posting about making wrap cash, okay? Where you're at, taking a picture of the person, saying what the wrap cash did for you. If it bought the groceries, if it paid for your team gifts, if it paid for a telephone bill, if it paid for whatever it paid for, you want to say something about it, okay? And what this wrap cash did for you. And so the most important thing is consistency, doing it over and over, and asking to take a picture and posting that picture, because now, you guys, it's all word of mouth. I can post just I'm in one area, and then the messages start coming. And before you know it, you're making $300 in 1 hour. You're making $500 in 1 week. You're making $2,000 in 1 month. It's possible. they say we can do it. Just do it. And I tell people, if you really want a reality check, look at all the products sitting on, and I just don't sell wraps. I sell everything, okay? Look at all the products sitting on, whether it's your shelf, your desk, or whatever, and just imagine how much money you have sitting there. Like my team, I don't allow them to have more than 2 boxes sitting on them. That's $200. That's $200 on your lap that you can use to put back into your business. Buy materials for your business to pay for itself, to buy more product, to be a product of the product. So I'm nervous, you guys. So sorry. Zooms make me nervous. But that's my advice. And you just got to do it. Just do it. And once you start doing it, you guys, you're going to have between $25, $75, $100 in your pocket every single day. Every day. Every single day.
That's just crazy. So, and you guys, if you guys have any questions, either raise your hand or like Lindsay just said, right?
Parties. Okay, so on my team, I love parties. I mean, you guys, parties only have to last an hour and 20 minutes. There's not some big old setup. I just go with wraps, fat fighters, gel, the lip and eye cream, and greens. That's it. And the party lasts an hour and 20 minutes. And I can make, and you don't want to invite more than 5 people. I always invite 4 to 5 people because I know I'm at least going to make 125, depending if the host invites. And it's more on one. It's more one-on-one, so you can interact with 5 people. You can't interact with, oh my God, I had a party one time of 17. Now, did I make amazing money? Heck yeah. But I was so tired. You don't want to get yourself tired, okay? And you don't want to miss out on certain people because you can't give them their undivided attention, right? So on my team, everybody launches. I don't care if you're in my city, in my state, in my country, in my universe, in my globe. I don't care where you're at. Everybody's launching. It is important to launch your business. And the reason I launch all my distributors' business is because when they coming in, I'm telling them, look, we're going to earn this investment back. Okay, and I tell them, I'm going to show you how to earn this investment back. And you guys, them launch parties are even set before their kit gets here. So when that kit gets here, the following 2 days, we're going to party, and they're going to make their investment back, and your distributors are going to be so happy. They'll be like, damn, I already made my investment back? What more else can I do? And then they're going to get loyal customers, right? And then they're going to get more leads. And then they're probably going to get another party. But you guys, parties are so fun. And you don't have to get up there and make a big old presentation. I never stand. I sit. I want everybody to think that when we have a wrap party or they're thinking about joining my business, that they don't have to stand in front of people and people get anxiety. I have anxiety right now and I can't even see anybody, I have to make it to where I only see myself. But everybody's different and you just have to put yourself out there. You just got to do it. And how I tell my team is, you party once a week, that's $100. You party 2 times a week, that's $200. You party 4 times a month, you guys, that's an extra $400. Now imagine doing it twice on certain, doing it on a Friday or Saturday or Sunday. And you just got to parties make you money. You just got to do them and have fun with them and keep them simple. I have mimosa spa parties. So my spa parties, if you come to my spa parties, it's $30. So I'm not only making $25 off of only just a wrap party. Now at my spa mimosa parties, right, because we're not so much on the face, we don't have to, be so much the rules with the wrap, right? So when they come over for $30, I'm going to wash their face with the cleanser. I'm going to exfoliate their face. And then I'm going to put the face wrap on them. And then I'm going to give them a glass of champagne or a mimosa or wine, whatever they want. And we're all going to sit around, chit-chat for 45 minutes. That's it. I'm not there to chit-chat the whole time. I ain't got time. You ain't got time. We got families, right? Right. So we sit there, 45 minutes, hour, talk. They come off. They're so excited. That's a fun party. And they're going to want to host one for themselves, right? So, those you can make 150. Facial parties aren't that, that hard, because all it is if you think about it, is everybody in a face wrap having girl time, girl talk.
That's it. You can call it girl talk, girl hour, cocktails with whatever. No, I'm not trying to be like Chloe, but I'm just saying, be creative. You got to be creative with, I have office parties. Okay. So
there's women that, work all day, and that's okay. They that's what they love. They love corporate America, whatever. Hey, what I know, but they do, whatever. And so you got to accommodate these people. And I tell them, look, you want to have an office party? Most people's lunches are only 30 to 45 minutes in an office environment anyway. I tell them, eat your lunch before I get there. When I get there, meet me in the break room or meet me wherever. I'll get you wrapped up. You go out back to your office. No one's going to tell you wrapping unless you lift up your shirt and you're good to go. So you got to explain to them how the wrap is, how it's not going to affect their everyday normal things that they do. They can go on about their day, and you're making yourself available to go to the office. So the next time they want another office party, hey Joe, are you available? Excuse me, are you available on Thursday for another office party? So you can go and you make a quick 125 in 45 minutes, you guys. It's insane. And another question that I get is, somebody that's bigger, you don't want to offend them. So when I first started this business, I was 260 pounds. Okay. So I've always been heavy my whole life, throughout college, everything. So I get it, I get it. And when you go and you blitz somebody that's bigger and you say, excuse me, can I hand you a coupon? And they look at it and they say something, because guaranteed you just have to do it. The first time you do it, if they bit you out, oh well, you learned. You know the next time how to approach somebody, right? That's how I learned, okay? And, what are you trying to say? I need to lose weight? Absolutely not. I don't run a weight loss business. I run a health and wellness business, and I'm here to help everybody in any way with whatever health reason, whatever they want to get to. I'm tongue-tied right now. And then you kind of calm them down and you're reassuring them, no, I'm sorry if I offended you. I'm not doing that. I've been in your shoes. I know these products can help. I know what they've done for me. I know what they can do for you. So you've got to read your person. You got to read every single person. And I'm probably going off too much, girlfriend. I'm probably saying more than what I should.
No, you're a wealth of information. I know Lindsay had a question.
Go ahead.
I kind of forget. Oh, okay. So a bunch of leaders that I Zoom with, I'm so intimidated by parties because it took me like over 50 reps to get results. So I'm just like scared of them because obvious reasons. So a bunch of people said that they don't even wrap people at parties. They just do like the presentation. They'll throw a wrap on the host, and then they'll do a presentation because they feel bad charging $25 when they could get it for $59. So do you have thoughts on that or anything?
Okay. So Mark teaches us that we can make money 3 different ways, right? Wrap, cash, bonuses, and our commissions, right? So when you're having I'm just baffled at why you want to wrap everybody. When somebody comes into my party, I already know when I'm inviting them that I'm making sure that they know it's going to be $25 to try this wrap, and I'm going to have some samples for you to try and give a little bit of presentation, right? So you're going to make $25 off of the girl that's already a skeptic, right? And you're going to keep her pumped. And like you said, it took you 50,000 wraps to get results, but did you get results?
Eventually, yeah.
Right? So it doesn't matter if it took you 5, 10, 11, 12. We know that the damn thing works, right? It just works. Doesn't matter how many you've tried, right? It just works. They don't need to know that. And so when I have somebody coming into my party and I tell somebody to host a wrap party for me, I say, look, you want, and this is another, since I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Oh, I really want to try the wrap, but I can't afford it. Oh my gosh, girlfriend, I've seen the results, but I just can't afford it. This is when you ask those people that they can't afford it. Hey, do you want to wrap for free? Well, she's going to say yes, because she hasn't been able to afford it for 6 months, and now you offered it for free. She's going to do it. So I would tell her, okay, I will wrap you for free. Right. What do I have to do? Invite 4 or 5 girlfriends that agree to try this wrap for $25. I will wrap you for free and give you a sample of everything that I have, let you sample them, and I'll come over, take care of the whole party. All your girls have to do is show up. That's it. If they bring a friend, then they wrap for free too. Whatever. You just run your party however you want to get them there, right? So I have this skeptic so everybody that comes, you take control, like I said earlier. You take control of your party and don't be afraid to do it. And when people are walking in, as they're walking in, are you wrapping? 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 Great, let's get the wrap on you. So as soon as they come in, I'm wrapping them. I'm ready to go. I'm there 15 minutes before the party, right? So are you wrapping? Yes, okay, great. Let's get you wrapped in. Let's go to the room, get you wrapped. I'm wrapping her. And what does it do? And da-da-da-da. You know what? Go out there. Here's 2 bottles of water. Sit out there. Let me get everybody wrapped up, and I'll come out there and I'll explain everything to you. That's all you have to say.
Real quick. Where is your money transaction in that?
Right then and there. So when I say, are you wrapping? Are you wrapping? Yes. Okay. So I'm wrapping. I'm coming in, and I usually say Tina's my guest. And before I wrap them, I say, did you pay Tina the $25? And then they'll either say yes, they'll say no. I say, okay, well, go ahead, go out there, give her your payment, and then I'll wait for you in here. Okay. Or what you can do too is tell Tina, hey, Tina, hold on to these wraps. Send a girl to the room. The next girl keeps sending them to my room, but you don't give them a wrap until they give you their $25. So okay. I know when I'm in the wrap room, because if they had a rap contest at conference, I promise you I'd win. So when they would come in and they had that wrap in their hand, then I would know that the only way they got that wrap is if they gave Tina that $25.
Okay. And then oh, sorry, Angie, I just cut you off, I think. But okay, one more question. Do you measure, or do you take pictures, or do you do both? Neither?
Okay, so majority of you guys and the majority of your loyal customers, did they contact you because they seen you talk about measuring somebody? Or did they contact you, or did you join because you seen a picture on Facebook or on Instagram?
Yeah.
Which one? Picture.
I don't measure anymore. I only do pictures.
I've never measured because they can be sucking it more in one day, and then the next they're going to let it out just to be brats. People will find a way.
And they're also obsessed over like 1 inch. And it's like, you just lost an inch in 45 minutes. Why are you mad about that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like me, I grow every time. So I'm the person that gains like 2 inches in the first 45 minutes.
Yeah. I just don't. I take pictures 360 degrees around, because when I'm wrapping them, I'm letting them know. So my wrap stages, I like to clean the belly first, because I'm not trying to, poach or anything on how you teach your team girlfriend, but I'm just saying, I like to have a nice clean belly or whatever area it is first, because how the wrap works is that lotion gets pulled in through your pores. So you want nice open pores. Everybody that I wrap, all my loyal customers, I tell them to either go purchase some witch hazel from the Dollar Tree, dollar store, and clean the area before, because it's non-alcoholic. And you want to make sure you tell them, don't purchase anything with alcohol, or do not use rubbing alcohol, because that'll clog up your pores. I personally like to use our toner. I just love it. It's so easy, and it's natural. So especially if I'm wrapping somebody in the Starbucks bathroom, I have them lift up their shirt. I spray this. I have them stand in one spot with their hands above their head. Have them take a deep breath and blow it out. And then I take pictures 360 degrees around, because I'm telling them this wrap works 360 degrees around, because it does. And I will tell them, and I'll show them, look, this is how I took your pictures. It's just from the neck down. When you take off this wrap, you want to be sure that your daughter, sister, mother, brother, cousin, whatever, takes the pictures the exact same way, and you want to put them side by side. And I always say, send them to me, because we are our own worst critics. I've been in this business a while, so I know what to look for. So go ahead and send me those pictures. So you yourself have to train your eyes on the arch of the curve, that men do go this way and women go this way, and the abs on the women and the hourglass on the women. You have to know what these wraps do on every single body shape. Okay. And then when they send them to you and they're like, oh, I didn't see anything, then you can say, oh, look at the arch here. Look at the lift here. Look at the ab here. And they're like, oh yeah. So there's my thought on that. Pictures. Yes, I take pictures. I joined this business because I was seeing pictures and videos. I didn't join this business because I seen tape measures, right?
Yes, definitely. Going back to the blitzing.
Mm-hmm.
So, example, let's say that you're at the grocery store. Do you just randomly walk up to people in the aisles?
Yes, I'm talking to everybody. I talk to everybody. These cards are part of my everyday life. This is how I grew my business. I had a Zoom the other day and somebody asked me if I ninja blitzed. I have never heard of it. I don't know if you guys heard of it, but it's just like placing your cards everywhere you go. I do.
Call it stealth blitzing.
Oh, I call ninja blitzing when you fake a phone call and you like take out a blitz card and you're like, oh my gosh, like you're at a nail place and you're just like, yeah, so it's only $25 and you're totally like not talking to anyone. And then you're like looking at the card all over and then you just like set it down and then you continue your conversation.
Ooh,
and the people around.
I love that.
I
love that. I'm going to use that. That's
Lydia
cool.
Diaz has a video on that if you want to look it up.
I like that. That's cool. I haven't heard of that. I'm going to try that. But yeah, I just place them everywhere. But you just have to be comfortable. You have to be okay with no. You just have to be okay with no. You have to, and I think I'm great with that because, like I said, I was a high school athlete, college athlete, high school coach. So I'm okay with people telling me no. It's okay. You have got to be okay with people telling you no. And no one's going to tell you no if you go up to them and say, excuse me, can I give you a coupon? No one's going to tell you no for a coupon. Everybody wants a coupon. People will tell you no if, hi, this is my business. I sell this crazy wrap thing that tightens, tones, and firms in 45 minutes. And you can put it anywhere from the neck down, and it does this. This is the results. And this, they're going to buy, right? You don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. So you always got to be passionate about it. And once you start, like I said, and once you start believing in yourself and doing it over and over and over and over, you're going to know when someone looks at it for a while and they're like, and then you're going to already know. You're going to whip out that dry wrap. You're going to talk about it. You're going to let them feel it. So you just got to get in the habit of doing it over and over and over and over. And don't be afraid. 3 people are going to tell you no, but what if that one person told you yes and you sold just one wrap? That's okay. That's $25 that you didn't have. That's what I say.
That's lunch at Chipotle.
There you go.
Let's see here. The other question I had, you talked about tagging wherever you're at, like using the location section. When you do that, is that like your Facebook friends that are messaging you all of a sudden, or do you have actual like strangers messaging? Oh
no, I have strangers. Okay, so strangers, it's crazy, and something just came to mind. I went to Phoenix, and I can go anywhere, but I'm using Phoenix, and if you guys have followed me for a while, people know me as a crazy rap girl, but I change my hair color all the time. So it's been purple, it's been blonde, it's been pink, it's been green. It was green last month. It's red now. You really can't tell, but people know me as that. So, for instance, I went to Phoenix, and all I said was, hey, your crazy rap girl is going to be in the Phoenix area for a couple of days. Contact me. And I had the girl from Instagram, 2 girls from Instagram, and they're like, hey, I seen you on Instagram. You do the crazy raps, and you have the crazy hair. I live in the Mesa Valley. Blah, blah, blah. Can you meet me? Can you come meet me or what? Sure. Hey, who doesn't want to make money on vacation and make your gas money back or pay for your hotel money back, right? So she's going to call me and she's going to do that. Then I'm going to tag and post again. Oh, look, yeah, I've never met her. This is my Facebook friend. We follow each other. She's seen that I was in the Phoenix area, and she wanted to try a wrap. So I did it. Who's next? You always want to say, who's next? Who can I help next? I'm going to be here. Who's next? So, and then I just get some random people Target, Walmart, Starbucks. Hey, you're that crazy girl on Instagram. Yep, that's me. And it sounds crazy, but it actually happens. You know, I think you just have to be more than a rap girl when you put yourself out there. You just got to be you. The most important thing is being you. And when people see you around, they're going to, I mean, if you think about it, there's probably lots of rap girls in Phoenix, but the fact that I went out there and she was comfortable with me, does that make sense?
Oh, yes. Yeah, that helps. Actually, I'm in Phoenix. Lindsay is in Phoenix, so we're like, so are you mainly doing that on Instagram with your geotagging, or is that Facebook too? Is your Instagram public? I know that was like a bunch of questions in a row, but
no, you're fine. Okay, so 90% of my business is ran face-to-face, belly to belly. Only 10% is Instagram. So I'm trying to learn Instagram. I can't 3-3-3 rule, 5-5-5 rule. I don't know. That's just not my niche. If that's your niche, awesome. Give me tips. I would be more than glad to do that. But when I first started, I didn't have, I had limited, when my money ran out, I didn't have a phone. I had to decide if I was going to pay an auto shipment or stay in a hotel and have a phone. So back then I didn't have the choice between 150 or an auto. So there was times that I slept in my car for a few days because I would never miss out on that auto shipment, right? I lost my track of thinking what the heck I was saying. Oh, so when I was tagging, it was mostly on Facebook. So I'm okay with Instagram, but most of my business is Facebook tagging and face-to-face. Now, am I on Facebook? I'm not on Facebook. I mean, I can get people pissed off at me. You're always on Facebook. No, I'm not. I have this little thing that I can either do just a status update, upload a picture, or do something else. I can't remember what it is. I
want to know what that is.
I know, me too. And
because if it like cuts down on like scroll time, I'm all about that.
That's what I'm always having issues with.
There's potential she died though.
I know. Let's come back. Okay, so we're going to give her a couple minutes because I know she's going to come back because it's going to happen.
It was like she reached for something. It was like she intercepted.
She was going to help us out, and then, yeah. Is this helping you guys so far?
Yeah.
I'll be the first to admit, walking up to somebody in the middle of the grocery store scares the bejesus.
But I think it's hilarious because I would do a Zoom all day long, and I have no problem like asking questions in a Zoom. Oh, she just left. And but I am not about to walk up to someone, and she's afraid of Zooms, but she'll walk up to everyone in the middle of things.
That's funny. That's so funny. Let's see if she comes back.
Yeah.
I hope so. I love her energy.
I know.
Okay. And that's the biggest thing. So it looks like I'm putting a dry wrap in my purse. I always have one at parties, but I never have it in my purse.
I've like saved $1 million, and Kurt always throws them away. That's nuts. Wow.
Do you guys, because hopefully she'll get back on. Let me make sure she hasn't messaged me. Do you guys have other questions? Yes, her energy is super contagious.
I'd be interested on her like LC to DT ratio, or her LC from like rap to LC, like her success rate.
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah, to see how many people switch over. Oh, there she is. Yay! You're back.
My phone died. Sorry.
That would be something I would do. I would forget and be like, oopsies.
Yeah. So I don't know where I was at, but remind me. Or what did you want to ask me? I'm sorry.
You were showing us that app.
Oh yeah, the app to where you don't have to get on Facebook because we.
Oh yeah. Okay, so all it is if you have the Messenger installed in your
on your phone. Sorry, I just got new beds and stuff. I'm fixing my house. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought.
Okay, so if we're on Messenger.
Oh yeah, sorry. On your phone, you have something that's called widgets. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like, on your home screen? So I just clicked through on widgets, and it's just a bar that's this long. Okay, it looks longer on here. But all it has is a status update. So it says status, and then it has picture if you want to upload a picture. And then it has status. I can't remember what the third one is, but that's all I use all day long. I don't go and I don't scroll. I don't message people that like my pictures, so I guess I'm bad. I'm telling you guys this because you guys probably teach that. I'm not good on social media. I don't know. That's just, I don't do that. But I'm trying to be better at that. But if you ask me any question about how to make money face-to-face, I can tell you how to do that. But
Okay,
I don't know
so
anything
what
about
phone
that.
do you have?
I actually have an LG phone.
Okay.
Sprint.
iPhones don't have widgets. As soon as you said that, you lost.
Oh, no.
Looky there, Android people. You get something that we don't have.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could take a screenshot of it, but it's not. My phone is like way dead. It's not going to do anything.
No worries. Let's
Sorry.
see. While you were gone, Lindsay was wondering how many of the people you wrap turn into an LC or a DT? Like, what's your ratio?
Oh, it's 97% of them, because I'm not just wrapping them and sending them on their way. If I wrap them at the ATM that night, I'm actually not even that night. I'm lying to you. I like my customers to leave their wrap on for a couple of hours. That's just me. After those couple of hours, I text them, hey, Gina, how did it go? Send me those pictures. How do you feel? And then you keep that conversation going, send your pictures, whatever. And then you remind her, okay, drink such and such more water. And then that next morning, I'm texting her again, and I'm not making conversation. I only say 3 words, water, water, water. That's it. They don't need to know more. They're busy. You're busy. All they need to know is that you're being thoughtful and you woke up this morning and you thought about them, right? So, and then all they're going to say is, okay, got you. And then they're going to text you probably at lunch and they're going to say, can I have tacos? And I'm going to be like, yes. No, I wouldn't say yes. I just love tacos. And then you're going to coach and be like, absolutely not. You don't want to, you don't want to eat that because we're trying to get all the bad impurities out of your body, blah, blah, blah. You coach them. You let them know you're their coach, okay? I leave it on for 2 hours. I tell them to leave the wrap on for 2 hours. And then by that third day, you're checking them up. So on that third day, I say, how did it go? What are your final results? Send me your pictures. And then I'm telling them, how it went and whatnot. And then they're either going to, most of the time, they're like, okay, I want to wrap again. So at that point, I won't take their $25, okay? I will then say, look, Tina, you already paid me $25 for one wrap, okay? Remember that one wrap was just to try it. A full treatment is 4 wraps. That's what I recommend. So what I recommend is that you become my loyal
customer. You're going to get 4 wraps for $59 versus I can come over and wrap you right now for another $25. Now you're going to spend $50 on just 2 wraps when you can spend $59 on the full treatment. They say.
I like how you explain that you coach them because I have to admit I don't do very good. So how often do you text the water, water, water? Like twice a day, once a day?
One in the morning. That's it.
Okay.
Because when you're texting, think about it as women. Okay, so whether it's our boyfriend, our girlfriend, whatever, when someone texts you in the morning and says, "Good morning, beautiful," don't we just feel like we're the most beautiful, even though our hair's like this and our slobber's like this and our, right? It just makes us feel good. So by texting them one time that second day after the 24 hours, water, 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 then they're going to have it in their mind that you're thinking of them. So they will be the ones to contact you all day long. What can I eat for lunch? I feel like this. My poop did this. My pee did this. And so you want to keep reiterating to them, I'm going to coach you through this process. No problem. I'm here to help you. Sorry for all the questions, Joe. No, no problem. Don't be sorry. This is my job. I'm here to help you. So you always got to make it about them. Never, never, ever, ever about you. Even though you're back here and you're like, oh, just sign already. You know, but when we talk to them, we have to make sure that we're making it about them. In my opinion, this is what I think.
Okay, so do you just text the next day, or do you do both day 2 and day 3?
On day 2, it's just water, water, water. And on day 3, it's, yay, it's your final result from your wrap. Send me your final pictures. So they're going to send the final pictures. You're going to chat with them. And you're just going to tell them, okay, girlfriend, what's next? You know, remember, it's 1 to try and 4 for the treatment. What do you want to do next? And if she says, I want to wrap again, then that's when you go through that whole spiel that I said.
Do they text you 24-hour pictures or no? I think I missed that. Just 3-day pictures?
I demand them.
But
So
do you just do 3-day or do you do 24 also?
I do the 24 and 72.
Okay.
Actually, they send me pictures 3 times. So they're going to leave it on for the 2 hours. After the 2 hours, that's when I'm going to text them that first day. And I'm going to say, hey, Tina, you know, I know it's been a couple of hours. Did that wrap come off? Oh, I'm just taking it off right now. Thank you for texting me. Oh, yes, I just did it 10 minutes ago. You kind of want to do it in the time area and set a timer. You know, we're all good about timers. Of when you should text her. Send a notification. Hey, you know, text Tina. The wrap's going to come off in about 10 minutes, you know. And then I tell her, send me the pictures. And then she sends me the pictures and I tell her, this is great. Look, this is only 2 hours. Continue to drink blah, blah, blah amounts of water. And I don't tell people drink a lot of water. That's just bullshit, because a lot of water, and this is when people are going to get pissed off at you, right? Because a lot of water to me, I can drink 1.5 gallons every day. And that's a lot of water for me. But a lot of water for you is 1 cup. Okay? And I never want to tell people, drink your weight, what is it, in so many ounces or half ounces? Shoot, if you get somebody that's 300 pounds, they're going to seem like they're going to drown, right? So I don't say that either. I always say, what's being absorbed into your body is plants. Okay? All this is made of plants. All our products are made of plants. Plant powder, nothing but plants. So when you're trying to grow a plant at home, what do you got to do to it to grow? You got to water it. So in order to get the best results from our products, you have to make sure to drink 6 to 7 bottles of water a day. That's what I say.
That's awesome. Do you guys have other questions about blitzing or the wrap cache? We'll give everybody a couple seconds. I just thought of a question, but.
Okay.
Okay, so on the other products, example, I have like some greens and I have some stretch mark cream. How do you bring that up to sell that stuff?
It's all about posting. So when you're posting, when I post, say I want to get rid of, I have greens, right? So I build that post. What all do you use to put pics side by side? Oh, I use PicsArt. PicsArt. Somebody asked what app I use to put pictures side by side, and I use PicsArt. Or PhotoGrid, either one. But what did you ask me, hon? I'm so sorry.
Okay, you're totally good. How do you sell other products besides wraps?
Oh, okay. So you just got to talk about your products. You cannot only talk about the wraps. You cannot only talk about hair, skin, nails. You cannot only talk about gel. You cannot do that. And you got to know every product has its season, okay? So, for instance, right now my Confianza is selling like hotcakes because I'm contacting my teachers. Who's stressed? Teachers. nursery school, preschool teachers, principals, bus drivers, right? The moms at home, because now they have to take care of their kids during summer, right? So that's the season for confianza, because you're going through stress right now. So, take these happy pills. These are going to help. So I would post about having end of the school year anxiety and how this little happy pill can take care of the trip. I write little stories. I write what can help people for them. I never ever say, you can get this HSN you can have it as a loyal for, I don't even know what it is, for 33, or you can have it as a retail for 55. Is that what it is? Whatever. I never, ever, 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 ever mention prices. The only time I mention a price is when we're doing BOGO. Because if you're mentioning a price, what are you doing? You're selling your products. You don't want to sell your products. You want to share them. You want to share what they do for people. Greens, okay? I'm posting every single morning about my greens and my protein, because that's just part of my everyday life. And I'm not saying, you got to try this ProFit. It has this and it has that. I'm not doing anything. All I'm saying is getting my greens in, getting my protein in. I don't know what I would do without these two products. I definitely can't eat 8 ounces of my fruits and vegetable a day. Can you? No, we can't. We're human. We're busy. But I can tell you, I can put this plant powder into the shaker, and I can shake it, and I can drink it, and my body's going to feel amazing. I'm going to have energy. It's going to help with my weight loss. It's going to be great. Or I'll make a post about my son, because my son has a learning disability. Had a learning disability when we started this adventure of ours, and he takes the greens every day. And so around finals, I'm saying, my son will not go a day without his greens, because it helps him concentrate. If he doesn't take his greens before he goes to school, he can't concentrate, and this is coming from him. So I just do personal stories like that. Know your products. Talk about every single one of them. Okay, you don't want to talk about 10 in a row and post, but for a couple of days, spend time talking about products. Go on Facebook, and I don't know if people know this, but if you go on Facebook and you hit the search thing and say you want to post about the system, all you have to write is system, and it's going to say 30 bajillion people talking about the system, because it's all of us, right? So you're going to click on that, and all these posts are going to come up. Maybe you want to talk about fat fighters. Maybe you want to talk about confianza. And the reason I like to do that is because when I do post about a product, I want to find a distributor that posted a personal testimony about the product, right? So I'm going to take that picture, and I'm going to download it, and I'm going to copy what that distributor said, and then I'm going to tweak it to where it sounds like me. Because if I copy and post something that's not me, people are going to be like, whoa, that's not you. And you always want to be yourself. So you want to take it, but tweak it into your own words. And that's another way that we do it too. But you have to know your products. You got to know that we're more than HSN, wraps, and gel. We are a health and wellness business. That's what we run. We run a health and wellness business.
So then at what point do you let people know, like, hey, I have this on hand? I guess that's the biggest thing. Because, like, I can do that to where I'll get them as a loyal customer, and I'll present, like, retail is this, loyal customer is that, and 99% of the time they take on loyal customer pricing.
Right. I forgot. I'm sorry. What was the question?
So how do you, like, if, like we were talking about, like, you have Confians on hand, you want to get rid of
yeah. Okay, so every time your auto shipment comes in, every single time, it doesn't matter if you're using it for you or for whatever you're using it for, you are going to take a picture. And all you're going to do is take a picture of it and say, the mailman came, who wants some? That's all I say. That's all I say. And you're taking a picture of everything that you have in, and then people are going to message you and be like, okay, what do you have? Tell me what you have. What did the mailman bring? And then you can tell them, go ahead.
So you're building up the excitement through the week with your posts and sharing the stuff. And then when you actually have the product, or you present like it just came in, and then you just post about that.
Exactly.
Okay.
And you have to be a product of the product. You have to use your products. You just got to use them. Whether you have 50 wraps sitting on your bed right now, then you better use all 50 and try to get a loyal. If you have your toner, and you want to take a picture of it, good pictures, taking a picture of your toner, something like this, I look like a mess or whatever. And you're just going to say, hey, summer's coming. I'm a big fan of this toner. I don't go anywhere without it. It has amazing pH balancing. It smells amazing. It smells fresh. I love it. You're not selling it. You're sharing it. And then you're going to get the people and your friends saying, hey, what did you say about that toner? What is it? Tell me about it.
Perfect. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Did that help you guys out? Do you guys have other questions on that? Or do you feel like you can go out tomorrow and make some wrap cash or product cash? Either unmute yourself or type in the chat, with whichever works. Okay, well, I appreciate you getting on here with us. We're pretty much at the hour mark, and I don't want to keep everyone all night. And I'm excited to see how this helps everyone. And I'm going to go stalk your page now because I'm
okay.
Thanks for all the amazing tips. I really appreciate it.
Sure. You guys are welcome. Just go do it. Just go do it, you guys. If they're going to tell you no, we grew up, you were a young kid. You got your feelings hurt when your parents told you no. It's just part of us. Just go for it. Who cares if they tell you no? You're going to get your feelings hurt, cry about it, then go after the next one. And then the next
I love it. Thank you.
awesome. Thank you.
You rock, girlfriend.